Yo, what is up, my dudes and dudettes? I hope all is well as we approach the holiday season. Let's see, get all this stuff rejiggered. Alright. Okay. I think that's it. That's all we need to do. We just need to bring up a window to open up our this, get rid of this, keep that one up. Okay. Now the real question is, are we going to be speedrunning today? Do I want to disappoint myself so early? Yeah, I think I do. This game is so fun, and at this point, I really do. I kind of need to I need to lock in and nail down this sub 15 speedrun, As always, we start out, not all, as always, I've forgotten to do this quite a bit lately, is, come on, live split. Come to me. We're playing on expert, which I'm tempted to play on not expert. But I'm also, what do you do? If somebody beats me, if someone beats my time on expert, or excuse me, on easy, then maybe I'll try. You know what I mean? Okay, perfect. I guess we'll move me up here. Or something. Is that usually how it works? And I'll move this up a little bit. Or something. And then I'll... Is this the one? No. That's still there. Okay. I think that should be fine. It really bothers me when the bottom doesn't fit really nicely. Okay. I think we are all set and ready to go. Need to make this window just slightly smaller so I can see if it freezes. And then yeah, let's get this party started. I hope everyone is doing well. Okay. Boom. Now, I'm so curious. The speedrun, so my live split here says I've done 138 runs. And obviously I've done many more than that because you guys were here when I accidentally messed up the counter. At least I believe you guys were here. So I'm very curious how many runs total I've done. Is it 1,000? Because I was doing this even before live split, even before I had live split. So I wonder. But as per usual, wait. No, I have the second player. Oh my gosh. I didn't even know you could do this. Okay, let's just start over. Exit, yes. I can't believe I grabbed the second player controller. That's really funny. Oh, this controller feels much better in my hands. Okay. Now we've got 30 seconds of waiting, so if anybody's watching, let me know how your week's going. Let me know what your holidays are looking like. If you're planning a trip, getting your kids some cool gifts or your significant other. if you've got some interesting life developments, I have, I should be writing I write a newsletter every week called The Dad Reads. It's all about just children's books that I like to read with my kids. And yeah, every week, oof, I try to do a little something. Okay, that was poor. Like every week I try to do like 5 different books. And this week we are going to be doing Old MacDonald books. So 5 different renditions of Old MacDonald, which is my least favorite nursery rhyme. Because I feel like it's... I don't like saying Old MacDonald had a farm over and over and over again. Like I'd rather be like, Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-O. On the farm he had a cow, blah, 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 blah. And then I don't repeat Old MacDonald again. I just say, on the farm he had a blah, right? You don't keep on doing Old MacDonald had a farm, and on his farm he had for each animal. Like that drives me up the wall. I know it's all about repetition for your child and like making sure that they're like, it's just really annoying. And I'm not a big fan of it. So I wanted to show off a bunch of books that are really cool and don't do that. So yeah, that's what I did this week. Dude, I absolutely am hitting that button. That's just a force of habit kind of thing. I didn't need to do that down one too. Yes. That's what you want, dude. That was like picture perfect CCR there. Normally you don't get that with Wolverine. His body's so wonky. Oh, she's too low. That kind of sucked. That wall really fucked us up. If I had been smarter, I would have done a better job landing that combo. I wonder, I don't actually know if I could have saved that if I had air thrown early. We hit the wall just a little too... I think I hit the wall a little too early. Also, there's another small optimization that I could be doing. Instead of using 2 kicks, I could do 1 2 1 3 3 2. It's a potential time save, but it does more like corner carry. So I don't know. I kind of don't like it. That was perfect. So, yeah. This actually might work. Oh. Oh, okay, that was super lucky. Okay. We're flying by the seat of our pants here, man. Oh. That has never happened before. Okay, that has never happened. I don't know what I did wrong there. I'm gonna have to check the footage, check the replay. Because typically, that combo is the exact same on Mystique as it is against Toad, and so the down 3-3 back forward 3 always works. So... Fuck. I don't know why that is so hard, but it is. Fuck, that was cool though. Dude, when this game feels good, it feels so... Okay. I was gonna say, when this game feels good, it feels so good. It no longer feels good. Now, I did get my world record in Egypt, but I don't think there's... It's too hard. It's too hard. Okay, we didn't even fall through, which is surprising. It's just the fastest way, fastest way to do it. Okay, we're up top. We're up top. This could be something special. Okay. I cannot believe that we are on world record pace. We're not going to be on world record pace anymore, but... Okay. What the fuck is happening, you guys? What the fuck? Why is Egypt, for whatever reason, treating us so well here? Okay, that was... I didn't know what I was doing. I don't want her to do it. Okay. Our super's canceled. We're basically done here. Holy moly, though. That was world record pace in Egypt until Sentinel. Second run of the night. Also, sorry I haven't been posting many uploads. I've been working on a couple of things. A Dad Reads is one of them. I'm trying to work out a social strategy for that. Posting that to Instagram and writing all that stuff. That was just slow. I deserve that. Ooh, X kick. Yeah, I deserve this time loss, unfortunately. I can't believe I had such a good time here previously. Also, I'm very close. So I started this video, this Dawn of the Monsters video, in like, I don't know, I want to say... Okay, we have to be so careful with Beast. Or not. Oh no. This is that weird thing that's been happening. there's this. Okay, so the run is dead, but been this weird thing happening with my controller, and I want to say it's because of this weird thing where the throw button doesn't work. And yeah, I definitely am blaming the controller. Okay, that's just my fault. Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, watch as I just kind of take a beating from my daughter here.
Why do I bother?
Does she fall off? Okay, we'll take that. We are way behind. Obviously, we're not making this back. Good to finish a run at the start, especially since we were on world record pace. I gotta start thinking about my top 10, my like best books of 2025 too. If anybody's watching this in the past or in the future, how many books did you read this year? If we're talking about like kid books, I read 1 billion, but I don't think I read very many novels this year. If we're talking comic books, I read like an infinite number of comic books. Excuse me, I read so many comic books. But novels, I think I've read maybe a handful of novels this year. My wife and I went on a cruise, and I read some Highlander books I've been excited to read. Highlander is in like the... What is going on? As in like there can be only one Highlander. Okay. Weird salvage. But yeah, my controller's feeling funny in my hands. Feels good, but I'm not hitting the buttons I need to. Gotta remember, when I land from this final rep, 1-2-2, not 2-2, 1-2-2. We need to try to pull out Sentinel just a touch. Just a touch. I still didn't make my CCR video. I need to make my combo videos for this game. I wish I could make money doing this, you know? See, that's... What the fuck? That's what you want. Not that I am not super happy to receive, memberships from my boys, Avaler, Mocha357. You guys are the best. Die. Sweet Christmas. I'm falling apart. But I mean like real money. Your membership is accepted, appreciated, loved. Okay. This is a weird boy. I've never done that from that side of the arena. I don't know if I've ever really finished an infinite from that side. That was really strange. Also, I'm curious, does anybody have snow? Here in Michigan, we do have a decent amount of snow. I think we have like 3 inches. I had to shovel last night at like 1 a.m. and I shoveled today around midday-ish. Took the kids out. Dang, I don't want to knock him. Yeah, I don't want to knock him through. Surprisingly, like, that's not that bad a time for Bastion. Like, low 80 is the best. Mid 80 would be ideal. But it's really tough to optimize him for that. I actually have to take him into training mode. I have to figure out some way to do that best. This should be dead. But I've been flubbing this lately, but I think this is it. Not bad. Not bad at all. From world record pace to... That's not bad at all. That felt like a clean ass run. When I was trying, it felt really good. Okay. No golds. Let's just go again. I did get some comic books today. And I got some... every year, I get my two brothers graphic novels that I think they'll like. So this year, when I went to the shop, I got them new books. And this year I got my youngest brother, I got him Battle Beast, the first volume of Battle Beast. Which is, it's a pretty cool book. It's a pretty cool book. I think he likes kind of the gore and violence, or maybe I've put that on him. But I think it's a fun book. There's a lot of violence. Ryan Otley does a good job. Kirkman, it's a good story. So we're gonna do that, and then for my other younger brother, we're gonna do... I got him my favorite Witcher graphic novel in the recent past. Oh, okay. I think we reoriented enough. It shows kind of how, like, horrifyingly strong the mages are. Just like a very cool book where Geralt has to make some questionable decisions, as he always does, sort of operating in that gray space as a Witcher. This is sort of in the future. He's got this vineyard. Yeah, it's really good. It's really good. The art is absolutely sick. The guy, I actually don't remember the artist, but I think he's Spanish. I think he's European, but just fabulous artist. Kind of reminds me of Jim Chung. Really good art. I really enjoyed the art. Damn it, dude. I really can't be fucking that up. It's because I don't expect the meter to come to me the second they hit the ground, and so I'm transferring late. Okay, that could have been better. Hopefully he just dies. Okay. We are not looking good right at the start, but of course there's time to save, especially in the Institute. Or excuse me, not in the Institute. Yeah. Against the Brotherhood. So let's hope that's where we can make up some time. Oh. Okay. That was super clean. Love that. Oh! Yeah. Okay. Time to start over. I cannot... That was such a rookie mistake. Such a rookie mistake. Such a rookie mistake. Holy moly. But who knows? Maybe Wolverine can carry here. We're gonna try. We're gonna try. We're gonna walk forward. We're gonna use our stuff. We'll see what we can do here. All right, already slower than Gambit. Also, what we should have been doing is back 111, because this actually reorients you to it reorients you. So 111 is the 3 hit, and it launches you, and it puts you off axis to your opponent from the air seek. But back 111 has an overhead in the second hit. That one will, it orients you appropriately, which is kind of cool. The more you know. No, that's not it. All right. Here we go. One rude. +2. Hopefully her son doesn't do anything untoward and just takes his lumps. That's always appreciated. Now we're a little off axis. Okay, he still gets hit. That's good. Okay, what you guys don't know, another thing, I have begun rice bucket training. So if you guys are unaware, if you're new to the channel, when I stream about a year ago, I think, and a little before that, so about for the past 2 years, I've been struggling because of this game and how I mash the controller. I mash with one thumb onto X and circle, and square and triangle. I like mash with my thumb, and it caused me trigger finger. I had to go get steroid injections into the tendon in my thumb from gaming, which was so sad. That's how I know I was getting old. But I'm hoping that because of my this rice bucket training, which is supposed to, it uses rice's resistance. You kind of get your hands in there, you turn and twist. I'm hoping that will make my wrist, my forearms, it'll make a bunch of stuff stronger. So I won't have to wear my braces. I won't have to worry about that stuff. Like, that would be really cool. I totally misjudged the damage there. That was a shame. And so I've been doing some workouts with this, and it feels really weird to be just like plunging your hand into a bucket full of rice, and like, it's weird. It's weird. I can fully admit that it's a little strange. I just have to like hope that they take the hit. Sometimes things just don't go your way, dude. This is one of those times. We are still so off. Just take the hit. Oh my gosh, I said I was done. Yeah, let's do one thing a gambit, and then we're just gonna let it rip. This has just been a little silly. Just been a little silly. So one of my goals for this year was to hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. which would have been really cool. I'm at 968, up from 800 from last year. And, you know, that's okay. I had really hoped for a little bit better growth, but the games I play are not popular, and the content I make isn't, I don't know, I can't really make excuses. I kind of only like to do what I like to do, and... Ooh, it happened there too. I did something wrong. Something... I don't like that. I don't like that because it makes things more difficult for me. So you never need to do that, what I just did. That was just silly. That was way too, I should have just finished up with some CCR. I love that combo. You guys don't understand, like, I feel like a proud father of this game for landing shit like that, for coming up with it, for finding ways to integrate it into the game. Like, this speedrun is so fun. When it's not breaking my heart, it's so fun to kind of show off the stuff that I've learned over, like, forever. Yeah, just feels good. Fucking die. If we go to New York, we're going to New York, how much time can we save? Is it feasible to save all the time? Probably not. We're always going to have weird little hiccups where the computer does that thing where if it hits the ceiling when it gets KO'd, it falls to the ground, gets up, gets KO'd again. We're always going to lose seconds there. But I do want to practice this. Oh, that's a fucking heartbreaker. And we save time too, which is crazy. Ugh. You mangy twerp. No way. That's not... That... No. No time saves here at all. I think we're going down, yeah. Now this could potentially be no problem. I say that, man. I'm messing up. I'm messing up. Ugh. This worse than I did anything else. Now I would love a good Sentinel here. She has always been so tricky. God damn. That was supposed to be fully invincible level 1.
You itching for more sizzle chest?
Okay, that does no damage. God damn it. We'll try to do Magneto, just for shits and giggles, and then we're going to restart. God darn it. Also, I'm so impressed by people who can do these like heartbreaking multi-hour runs. It really is just a testament to their fortitude and dedication. Like me, I'm like putzing around on my like 15-minute game, you know? And like I'm happy with that. And I said I'd stop, but I'm not gonna stop, apparently. Okay. Okay, so that's my new trick for Rogue. Let's see if it pays off. It doesn't pay off, but it feels a little better. Hitting the standing 2 can be better. So we're about 6 seconds behind here. So we lost. I like that we're clawing back time here. A gold. Wow. I wonder if that was a beast. I wonder if that was a beast turn. Or a rogue. No.
You're not worth my time.
I don't know why this works. But it almost always works.
Why do I?
They'll just get hit with a beam move, like straight away. Oh, that sucked. That was going to be a clean hit there, but I guess I triple tapped 3, back 3, 3, 3. We can always clean up Cyclops. We can always clean up Cyclops. Though having Sentinel be straight off, I like better. We can get the disappointment out of the way. Sentinel B is definitely a run killer. I'm trying to think, like, who are the biggest run killers in this game? I think Toad, Phoenix, Sabretooth, okay. Whatever. Whatever. It's not Bastion. I mean, like, Bastion is kind of solved, you know? He's There was really nothing we could do there. When you take that blast to the face, man, the fact like your meter is just so important in this game, especially for this run. That was really nice and clean, though. We might have taken, you know, those few hits there at the beginning were jank, but that was really clean, infinite. Really clean infinite. You can always press buttons. Okay, this might be... that was really good. Low 80s, high 70s is like... that's kind of where you want to be honest. Okay, so like this is it. Okay. 2 finished runs and not terrible times. Like, we're a minute plus over, but yeah, and we'll save that gold. Like, that was not a bad gold. That felt earned. So we'll take it. I might have pressed the button a little early, but okay. So 11, 14, we got time for like 2 or 3 more runs, especially if we can actually clean up and keep cooking. Yeah, let's do it. Let's keep going. This is just clean next dimension action. This is classic sandalwood grips action. Oh, I don't think I mentioned this, but I was playing... I'm not like super obsessed about leaderboards or anything, but every once in a while I get the itch, and there was in Dawn of the Monsters there's a leaderboard for arcade mode, and so I played Nightmare mode, which is the hardest, you know, sort of the hardest mode, with my girl Ganira, and she is really good, but I also did the sort of like the roguelike mode. So like all of my power-ups were, after each arcade mode, all of my power-ups were randomized after I was able to complete stuff. And I got an incredible little build, and I ended up coming out like with the best score. So like globally, if you go on Xbox Live and you play Dawn of the Monsters and you finish in arcade mode, my score is at the top with Ganira. You'll see SWG Sandalwood Grips. It was cool. Like, it was just like a cool thing, you know? I didn't expect it. I just saw that there was like, I think it was still the developer, like a developer score at the top, and I was like, I bet I can beat this. And yeah, I did, and it felt good. Wolverine, don't be like this. Okay. No. -2. I must have had a hard fight for, you know, whatever in my world record. It must have been weird. Okay, this is not bad. Oh. She's gonna be able to block. Okay. I really thought I would have it. With the thump from the throw, I thought I would have it. I did not have it. Okay, you got me pressing in minus. Yeah, that's fair. Could you please stop? Okay, real weird shit there, and all my fault. All my fault. I messed up that jump to CCR. All my fault. You got to be able to learn. You got to be able to take your lumps. You got to be able to just not make excuses and accept responsibility for your actions. And my responsibility right there was I fucking did a bad job. I did get a message from this week from YouTube telling me that my count is 15 years old. Which honestly is nuts. Okay, will this kill? Okay, cool. Like 15 years is a long time, dude. Really nice. We are cleaning house here. We are emptying, taking out the trash, putting it down, the bin. Graymalkin Lane, clawed our way back to world record pace. Good for me. Imagine how much lower I would be if I was set. I'd be 16 seconds ahead, right? Is that how that works? Okay, I don't think this is far enough out, but yeah, dang. Still, we saved some time there, which is neat. And we're not in Egypt, but Toad did mess with us last time. Let's see. Let's see how we do. I have a cool little setup above my desk and like PlayStation, my workstation, where I've got 3 pieces of original art, and then on the left side I have Bebop and Rocksteady smashing through a pizza parlor window, harassing the turtles, and in another one, in the one in the middle, I have Shazam coming down with a big punch, and then I have She-Hulk doing another big punch. And they make me happy. Oh, dude. I don't know what is going on. Okay, he got close enough. That's weird. Because I'm hitting down back 2 in the air, jumping down back 2, and for whatever reason it wasn't coming out, like at all. Okay, I hit the top. Okay. Now she's stuck. Should have killed it earlier, but still work at world record pace. We should still be golds, baby. We should still be golds. Let's see if Sentinel B plays nice. That is definitely a gold. No, it's not even a gold. I did so much better before. That's crazy. I can't believe I've done better than that. Now, if everyone in the game just behaves, that would be great.
The back.
You're not. You're not.
Oh, fuck.
You're not.
I cracked there, y'all. That's for sure. Rogue is still so tricky. Man, I can't believe I just threw away this fucking run. Oh, what a shame.
You're not worth.
I suppose there's a possibility that we make some magic, but I don't see it. Oh. Definitely not now. Damn. That was a good run. And I cracked it on Mystique, which is like the solved thing. I'm not going to rewatch this. Who am I kidding? But I feel like I definitely failed on Cyclops. Just really messed up there. We were off axis at a weird angle. Maybe I did something weird in my last run, sort of around Wolverine and Magneto. God damn it. I knew it was going to happen too. Alright, run's over. I'm so sad. So sad. I did not realize that my optic blast would miss though. And I think I've even trained for that eventuality, and I didn't do the right thing. Okay, this, I think we're like right in the pocket. Yeah, we were right. That was good. We were right in the pocket there. So again, every like location change is about 30 seconds in the PS2 version of the game, which is a crying shame because this game could be so fast. I think it could be like if you take out the, if you do instead of 30 seconds, if you do 5, this game's like a 10-minute run, Actually not bad there. So now we know that New York is without a doubt a place we can save some time. Really good run. I could feel my heart beating in my chest when I was on Mystique. So I'm sweating now. That was my fault. Still, we got a gold in here. It's not a bad run. It's just super disappointing right around Mystique. Oh. Okay. Yeah, super disappointing right around Mystique. Oh, man. World record pace. Thrown away in an instant. Let's keep it going, though. Keeping the vibes hot. Keeping the vibes high. Trying to feel good. One of the things that I have enjoyed doing, and I think I've talked about this, more than a few times, is how I really enjoy speaking and playing at the same time. It's hard to do, and I've always really admired people who can lock in and explain things as they're committing to actions. I think that's very neat. And it was a skill that I wanted to learn. I've also found I was so fast I went underneath her. I found that I speak better. I take more time. I don't say as many ums, which was another part of the practice, another thing that I wanted to learn.
Plasma coach.
And I do think I say less in life, and while I do this. Now, a game that I would love to, there's games out there that you'd love to play. I said it, at a high level. One of them is Bloody Roar. I would love to learn to play that. That game is so beautifully complex, and I just can't. There's something so cool. Like, werewolves are the best. And there are no werewolf games except for Earthblood. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Psych. What was that, my dude? What was that? And even then, Earthblood isn't a very good game. I would love to play Yugo. Like, Yugo is so cool. He's a boxer. I'm into that. Oh, the walls are coming up quick. Luckily, Storm is super weak. Yeah, Yugo's a boxer. I think that's sick. He's got flicker stance. He's got so many cool combos. He has the Bloody Roar of the games. So does Gato and Sheena. I think everybody kind of has a Bloody Roar. But Yugo's is so sick. He grabs the throat and just tears. Amazing. Like, there's so many incredible mechanics in that game that turn it into this really complex masterpiece of a title, and I'm so surprised that it never took off the way, some of the other games did. Great. Man, I must have had a terrible Institute 1. I can't remember what the Institute 1 was in the, was it against Juggernaut? Because then I could see it being an... Oh, no! No way is that... Ooh. Okay. This is the worst kind of Juggernaut. Okay, nope. The one that's just like straight up doesn't get hit by anything, fights back against everything. Plus 25, I don't think this is the run for us, gang. But we'll see if we can at least clip Sabretooth. Still so nice. It's still so nice. Okay. Dang it. Once again, we are clawing back our time, which is insane. If we can do something clean, we can literally get back down to world record. We did it again. We did it previously with Havoc. So, let's keep playing. I'll probably do one more run after this and then hit the hay. I gotta get up early and take my daughter to school. What did I do for them this morning? I think I made them pancakes this morning. They had the day off. It was a snow day. Oh, really? That angle? Which is kind of crazy. Like, today was not a bad day. Tomorrow, if they don't salt, is going to be a terrible day. So it rained today, which is crazy. What? Okay, I'm going to hit the ceiling. What? Okay. Invincibility up to wazoo. Now I think we hit the ceiling here. Obviously we're not, this one's not going our way. We were making time. Now we are not. Fair. Okay, we still got him though. And this is what I wanted. This is like, I want to do a better job against Sentinel B. Sentinel Beta. Oh. Oh. That was terrible, obviously. But I don't know why they always get hit with down 1-1. Like for whatever reason after a combo, they really do seem to get hit by down 1-1 like a lot, which is great for me. It does seem to be a pretty decent fallback strategy, but it's not particularly helpful because I've dropped my combo and I'm losing time anyway. So annoying, tedious, frustrating. So you know what I tried to do? I know exactly what happened, which is very frustrating. We need to hit, I need to be able to hit that initial jab. Otherwise, I can't get the combo. Oh, what? I won't have enough meter to do it. To do my optimal. Oh, whoops. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try a couple of things here. For Beast, we always back up, and then we're gonna try stand two. We're gonna try stand two, and see if this is. That's better. We had to wait for a second, but like, that's Beast, you know? You don't want to mess up against... What? I don't think that was a true gold. Damn, that stand 4 has a lot of range. I'm gonna ignore that gold actually. I think I didn't. Yeah. That's not a real gold because I didn't split when I killed Magneto or when I killed the Sentinel.
You're not.
That one is real. Shit. Well, I'm ignoring that second gold, but that's a little annoying. I bet this will be close to gold too. Nope. Alright, this'll be it. I'm gonna start another run in just a second. Once we finish off this Sentinel. Ooh, that's a weird... Okay, never mind. We've been realigned. You know who I want to start playing? Who I want to start playing this game? Mad Crooked. Mad Crooked, if you're out there, brother, start speedrunning this game. Get yourself a GameCube. You know, get yourself a PlayStation 2. Buy this game. Oop. And then we are not going to keep these splits. It's just not fair. Okay. Feeling good. Feel the rhythm. Feel the ride. Get on up. It's X-Men Next Dimension time. Let's do this. By the way, if anyone has kids, has friends with kids, you should you should send those friends, or you should sign up for the A Dad Reads newsletter. It would be cool. I'm always looking for new subscribers. Makes me feel... What? Minus 1.2? What in the world was that? I'm kind of mystified by that. But yeah, if you know of anyone who is looking to read books to their kids, potentially has kids between the ages of 1 and 6, 7, 8, I write a newsletter. It comes out every Friday, includes anywhere between 3 and 5 books that I recommend, usually themed. This week's theme is Old MacDonald, because there's an amazing book out called EIUFO. It's so good. Really, really fun. And I just wanted to do a whole bunch of Old MacDonald books that aren't the rhyme, right? Aren't strictly the rhyme. So, yeah. Dang, Storm. Girl. Okay, that was... tedious. Also, Cyclops has a straight overhead in forward 3. I typically never use it. I like 3-3. It feels more reliable. This is definitely my least favorite map to start on. The wall at the far side, if anything happens, it's just kind of a bummer. Oh, this isn't so bad though. Okay. That was weird, and it was my fault. I think the giant blast would have been better. You know what's crazy? I don't know the name of that attack. I don't know the names of any of his super moves. I should learn those. That is a little weird. I don't know any of the names of his. Maybe Optic Rush is level 2. That sounds right. That feels right. Optic Blast is maybe no. Huh. That's kind of funny. That is a little weird that I don't know. Yeah, I don't know his level 1. Mystique. Oh. That was because she was slightly off axis. Okay, let's see if we can fix whatever happened here. Oh. I decided to just mess that up. Okay. Did it way too low to the ground. If anything, you should be doing it middle of your fall, so you have enough time to just jump back up and pop them. Okay. I don't know why that... That Wall Rising 2 is so much harder than it needs to be. It's not hard. For whatever reason, I make it very difficult for myself. What I want to do here, I want to just... This is practice. I don't... Now that we're in Egypt, I don't consider this... I don't think we're going to do this. Unless we get 4 tops. Then maybe we can call this a run. But I think it's something having to do... I want to be able to land my air plasma blast. It's crazy how much time you can save because of Juggernaut. So I was able to do it a little bit, but I somehow jumped over him. Okay, this isn't that bad. Okay, now it's bad. We don't want to be up against the wall, but... Okay, I don't know why that's working. I don't know why that's working. Are they falling for the... It's not a frame trap, but we're not going to use foul language. That could have been it.
What? 'Cause 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 'c
Dang. Dang, she does not want me to play the game. Oh, that pillar. Do we... Okay. We got cooked there. Holy moly. We might as well play it to the end, though, seeing as this is our last run for the night. We had one close run. For sure. What was that, 20 seconds? 20 seconds plus 20 from our world record. Our world record, I believe, is 15:04. That was quick reactions. I like that.
The back.
Okay. Havoc, you're going down, Alex. You're bro, and I love you, and I think you have one of the coolest costumes in X-Men history. But you're also very annoying.
Why do I?
We're going to back up, stand 2. Obviously, that didn't work. Fuck, dude. What? She's got us. We're cooked.
Why do I?
Our daughter. We didn't raise her right. She's got a lot of rage. We didn't do a very good job. You know, one time I had a 91 up on that board. If I could figure out how I got that 91, that would be really cool. I probably just did the CCR a lot faster.
Why do I?
But even so, I would like to see 91 on the board. I'd like to figure out what I did with that Mystique fight. I feel like you need to do some weird intentional drops to nail that down. It's such a weird... Okay, he shouldn't have hit the wall.
Let not.
Let's see if we can get 1 gold tonight on this final run. That would be cool. Now the real question, you guys, so I don't typically play games that are new, but what new game would I play to like make YouTube money? That was nice. There was a new X-Men game. Sure, absolutely. It'd have to be on the Series X. One gold. All right, all right. And that was a late press too. That does not work. You dickhead. But one gold. We got that one gold. That actually does feel pretty cool. I asked for it. I made it happen. What do you call that? You... Starts with an E, right? You put it out into the world. There's a word for that. I'm never going to be able to remember it right now. I should have just done 111. It is the superior button. All right. That's not that bad actually. That was 79. We're actually having cleaner Bastion fights. I think we've had cleaner Wolverine Bastion fights like this whole time, and I don't think we've messed up the Magneto fight really at all since we've got here. So that's at least, you know, we've improved a little bit. We're still hitting the double. Now this, we're going to need the meter. And I think he is tall enough. So I'm pretty happy with that. There were some adjustments made at the end that got us a gold, and it's a real gold. 2 real golds for this run. Manifest, my man, manifest. Thank you for that. John, did you just drop in to give me that just as I leave, just as I end the stream? Or have you been watching this whole time? Manifest. That is exactly it. Because I think I'm done for the night. Looking at... Yeah, that was a little over... We're just at an hour and a half. And that's typically I do for 2 hours. Yeah, that's it. That's it. All right, dude. Well, it was a pleasure. Thank you for Manifest. I appreciate it. We are manifesting the golds. That's it. Like, you just got here. I feel bad for leaving. All right, who's your favorite character? What do you want to see some tech of? Then I'll leave. What character do you like? We can talk about cool tech from characters. Yeah, we'll talk about who you like. I'm always partial to... I love talking about this game. I love talking about the characters. Everybody has something cool. Doesn't matter who it is. Sentinel Alpha. Okay. So Sentinel Alpha is an interesting character. Wait, did I just choose Wolverine? Wolverine is a terrible training buddy. As is customary, we'll be beating up on our boy Havoc. That's what we always do. So Sentinel is terrible. He's a bad character, which is annoying. Because he is the only character that I've never done, I think, 30 wins in survival mode on stream. I actually had to grind it off stream to beat it on hard mode. Or expert difficulty. So yeah, this character is really... He has the most overheads in the game. Overhead. What? That's not an overhead. Overhead. What is it? Over... That's not it. So, overhead, overhead. I think this is an overhead. And none of these things you can do anything with, which is really frustrating. The axe kick is kind of cool because it realigns you, lets you do 2-2. But the worst part of this character, have you ever seen me play this character before in any of the survival mode runs or anything like that? Let me know. Because the worst thing is that he has such a hard time aligning his body to the other characters. So typically when I play this character and I'm looking to optimize for damage or what have you, I will, like in this game, you typically try to do jab stun into some kind of CCR. But this character is so janked up that if I do this, I think it's this, and then we can do 2-2. Maybe that's not it. Maybe it's 1-1-1. Yeah. Okay, so 1-1-1. So you just, like, things don't work. So you can do 1-1-1. Sometimes characters will not get hit by that. So I've been trying to do stuff like, I think it's that has a better time aligning. Also, his level 2 meter, that's the blast. That move there, the blue flash is supposed to be it's supposed to be a gold flash. For whatever reason, they just slotted the wrong flash in, which is kind of interesting. The one thing that I have been able to figure out with this character is... Wait, what is it? He has a stun. Is it this? Yeah, okay. He does have CCR, and his CCR is not good. But it's also kind of interesting. His air series is also kind of jacked up, where his jumping 4 comes before his jumping 3. So jumping 3 is light kick, jumping 4 is heavy kick. So you actually get a little bit more damage from his air series if you do it appropriately, compared to a lot of other characters, because you slot heavy kick in the air series before. So that doesn't mean that you can do like heavy kick into light kick into heavy kick. For whatever reason, they just programmed it a little funky. So you do this. I think the air series is this. Is it really? And then he is harder than a lot of other characters to do this CCR on, which is really frustrating. Yes, that's literally it. He just comes down with those big old meaty knees. How did I do this in the past? Oh, I think I did something like this. I just did the knee. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I don't remember how I did this. I thought I had like the perfect... Oh, I think I did something like this. So I would do this into that. That's what I would do. So I would stun. I would jump. I would land like that. Yeah. That's how I would do it. Yeah. But it's very hard to do. I'm trying to show you like the really high-tech stuff. But I can't do it. The tech has been lost to me. So there's another couple of cool things you can do with this character. So his best string is 2-2. Forward advancing, decently fast, a lot of range, good move in general. You can either do this, right? You could do that blast, which is like a fine finisher. Or you can do this move. So that move is a really powerful level 2 move. What is it? That's... So level 2s typically do about 10, like between 6 and 8,000 damage. I gotta figure out 1, 2, 3. Let's figure out what the actual moves are here. I think it's 1, 2, 3. Okay, I was just doing square plus. Okay. And then it ends in a final burst. 5. Okay, cool. 9,000 damage. Really good. What's cool is you're able to do this. Already better damage than the blast, right? But you can loop this. And keep the opponent close. This is not a good use of meter, but it's kind of cool. It's also a good way to cash out and like finish an opponent if they don't have a lot of like life left. Oh, this is also, wait, what was that? There you go. That's another overhead. This has got to be the combo. It's like 1-1-3. I know I did something like this. That's it. I just can't remember my setup. It's kind of annoying. His level 4 is funny. I actually don't remember it. There you go. I think that's an overhead. You can also combo out of this, which is insane. If you haven't, you can, in my videos, I have a, like, why did they let them do this kind of thing. I show all of the level 4 supers that you can combo out of. Oh my god. Do you think that you can just do 2-2 as they come down? Hold on, let's try something a little extra. Okay, so you could definitely hit them with that. I think you can CCR out of this too. Let's see if you can launch. I actually didn't know that you could launch. I didn't even think to just do like 2-2. Now, dude, you can realign. You can fully move as they're popping up for that last bump. Like, I'm moving. Oh, this might be something to explore. I'll never have this opportunity to like actually do this, but dude, you have so much time to jump. That's kind of crazy, actually. Hold on. Can we just straight up kill off of this? He's a weird alignment. We could axe kick. Obviously, that's not. We could at least get 2 air. Oh, damage power up is kind of cool. It does a lot of damage. Like, granted, one thing that I've always wanted, the installs in this game, none of them actually do anything. Like, excuse me, none of them are able to be, like, I could do this and set up, like, you can't set up, like, like, I think you're minus there. Like, I think he could wake up in level 3 and hurt me. You lose all Oki. Like, it just kind of sucks. Yeah, maybe you get, maybe you can jump in. Dude, no, that is 100% punishable by a fast move. No, that's super punishable. So, like, I'm not even sure why, how, when, maybe, oh, that's, okay. So that would be a good use of it, being able to just combo from there. So, like, geez, like this. Yeah. Something like this. And then quarter circle back 4. This character, dude. Nothing he does is easy. What is it? And that's a stun, so you can't use his axe kick. Oh, John. Trying to do quarter. I'm trying to do my like thingy. We need the right range. And we need to do this right after we land. I think it eats some inputs the second you... It kind of eats inputs when you land. So you need to do all of your landing actions once you've actually landed. We are not getting it. We can't even land it once. Yeah, we can't buffer anything. That's annoying. Okay, we've shown you nothing cool. You can't really do anything with that. He has a... Oh, okay. Maybe you didn't know this. He has a move. Quarter circle forward 2. It does 2 hits. It comes up pretty fast. It has, like... It looks like it has a good hitbox. And it actually is normal cancelable from, like, a ton of attacks. It's kind of strange. Wait. Hold on. I think I had an epiphany. Hold on. It's like this. I was doing something with this. Yeah, what was I doing here? What was I doing? Was this a... Oh, John. This might have been a thing. It's funny, all of my ancient All of my ancient lore is coming back to me. But while rising attacks in this game are so finicky, that's not true. I just need to be better. Something like that. I do remember using this. But this move is cancelable from like everything. This is 1-1. But the second hit almost never connects. Almost never. Right? This is canceling off of back 4. You have to manually time that. It can be canceled, but it won't land. It can't do anything off of this. You can do it off of stun, right? So you can... So I think this move was basically designed to, like, punish people who are taking advantage of the fact that Sentinel is not... that are trying to punish his strings. So if somebody tries to get in, the problem being none of these moves, like, they don't work like that. Like, if it's part of a combo, it doesn't matter. You'll still get hit out of the recovery. Whoa! I have never seen this on the ground here. Did we knock it down from... I've never seen that on the ground. Ever. In the entire history, in the entire 20 years I've been playing this game. Hold on. Where did that come from, dude? Is it when I knocked Havoc into the HAD what HADDI? Where does this come from? Is it up and it's gone? Dude, where did that come from? I knocked Havoc into this wall over here, right? Into this signpost. He's probably too close now. I've never seen that. There it is. What? Is that the sign for the hotel or something? What? What? What, dude? What the fuck? HADDI Hattie ION? It looks like an equal sign or a O that hasn't been completed. Where did this object come from? It's got to be up, like, on the walls or something, right? Hold on, let's test it one more time. I'm not sure this has ever happened with any other character, which is why I'm so surprised. Is it over here by the Sentinel? Haddison? Yeah, sure. What? Like it's the Radisson Hotel, right? Is that what happened? Okay, hold on. Let's change player to Cyclops. Okay, so no, okay, so it's above. It's above over here. So it's over. It's up there somehow, like above. It's right there, and then we'll get kind of close. Okay. I have never seen this. Ever. And okay. People always say, like, no, that's not true. I always say that I learn something new every time I play this game. Bro, this is brand new. This is brand new. I've been playing this game for what? 22 years? Brand new. Okay, let's see if it works on everybody. We're going to go and try to find that asset. I think it's over here on the far side. So we'll knock Wolverine off the far side and see if we can find it. And I want to know if this is training mode specific. So I'm going to go into versus mode and see if that happens. That would be a fun video to make. We found something new, John. We found something new. Okay, first let's try to find the asset. So it's not here right now. It's not visible, at least here. Okay, so not visible here. But it did seem visible. Will I get this? I have transitions turned on. I'll try to knock them off over here. Okay, now I'm curious. Did that knock it down? Okay, how do we knock them off? God damn it. How do we get down there? That's another way we should be able to get him off the edge. No, we're hitting the goalposts. We don't want the goalposts. Shit, am I gonna have to do a training or go into 2-player?
You need to learn some respect.
Because you can definitely knock him off the edge here. Ah.
You need to learn some respect.
Shit. How do we get him off the edge? He's got to be facing us so he has the appropriate... Okay, let's do this. How do we make him fall? We are hitting the fucking goalposts instead of knocking him off the edge.
You need to learn some respect.
Okay. Transitions are on. You got to be close enough. Okay. We'll have to figure out this some other time. I'm blown away. Unfortunately, Wolverine is not being blown away. Shit. No, you can knock them down here. There's a whole this section over here. There's an arena over here with like air conditioners, and you can knock them down from this side as well. Okay, we're gonna quickly go into 2-player mode and see if we can do it that way. That way, I can control where Wolverine goes, and then hit Cyclops if need be. Okay, let's do Cyclops and Rogue because I know she's got her blowback. Yes, I am positive. So it's just like how there's 2 transitions for this area. There's Savage Lands and the Cliffs. There's the lagoon and the cliffs. There's 2 small areas if you don't smack them down the waterfall that you'll hit on either edge of the waterfall that you can fight. It's a lot like that. I promise. If I can get us there, I'll prove it to you. Because I feel like that's where that asset comes from. And for whatever reason, it like shakes loose. Wait. Did I do versus mode or did I just do more practice mode? I'm a dumbass. Maybe Wolverine just can't get smacked off the edge. Okay, one last try. We'll see if it works with Rogue. Fucking goalposts. Okay, it's not anything them in the air. Hold on. Where's my book? Here. I can at least show you the stage. Kind of show you what it looks like. I believe it has every stage in the game and every stage transition. Here's all the characters. Try this in 2-player. Maybe it'll jog your memory. Okay. Okay, so you're not going to be able to read this. But it says, Section 1, construction site, transitions, knocked down into neon sign, knocked down off the ledge, right of the middle I-beam. It launches off the ledge. So it's to the right of the middle I-beam, which is kind of where I thought it was. It's where the orange extension cable is. Yeah, rooftop. Okay, let's see if we can do this. We're on a journey now. Okay, so it's to the right of the I-beam. Back up. God damn it. So it's right there. Yes, exactly. Exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, for whatever reason... Should it really be this hard? I'm surprised that I can't get it. Was it ever this hard to do before? Okay, let's figure out. Is it back? Okay, I have, maybe this will work. Okay. If I do, no. Going nutty here. Okay. That doesn't send them to the right of the middle I-beam. This is the right of the middle I-beam. I'm almost like, I gotta figure out how to get down there, bro. Can it only be done in a match? Okay. I'm going insane. Well, if I can't do that transition, should I just smack him off the edge and see if it works? See if the same trick works? Or if it's just a training mode bug? Yeah, we'll... Dude, now you got me fired up. I'm gonna be thinking about this for the rest of the night. I want to think about this tomorrow. This is gonna be a problem for me. Okay, what the fuck? Alright. Okay, this transition always works. Right, that's super easy. Okay, let's see if we can knock her into the thingy. And get this. Again, we can't see the... We can't see the asset anywhere obvious, right? Ooh, ooh, ooh. There it is. It's right there above the sign, right? Okay, let's see if we can... Now I don't need to do this, but let's see if we can fly and see... Yeah, we were able to spot it, and it's right there. So, okay, let's see. If we can knock Psych into the wall, into the pole. Okay. Okay, it does not work. Hold on. In training mode. Can you only use this once per round? Okay. Now we'll try with Cyclops. Yeah, I'm fine with it being a training mode glitch. I just think it's really neat. That's what I'm thinking. It didn't do it for this for this, but maybe it's only a training mode bug. Okay, we'll wait. So yeah, maybe this is only a training mode bug. Maybe... Can we knock him into this pole too? Was I knocking him into the wrong pole? I don't think so. I don't think you can knock him into this pole. Am I wrong? Ooh, we could... You know what we could do, dude? We could try to get an air seek and see if that shows up. Oh, no! Did it fall down right here? Dude, it fell down in a Did it fall down in a different spot? Did it literally just fall down in a different spot? No. It's... Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay, so that is the asset. Okay, let's see if that's back. Hold on, let's see if it's there. Okay, so it is already there at the beginning of the match. But for some reason... Okay, so it's this one. It's that sign. The Haddison. Just being silly, right? Little... Okay. I'm going to have to ask Eric about this. And you can't splat against this one. I need to be facing him, probably. Okay, so only this one over here. Maybe you can only do it once per game? I honestly don't... It's funny, I don't know everything. Okay. I don't understand how this works. We're going to go back into the training room, see if we can do it with Rogue and Cyclops, because we weren't able to do it with them. Could be character specific. It could be anything. It could be anything. We're going to do one last look. But this is so interesting to me now. It shouldn't be, but it totally is. Yeah, Cyclops, Rogue. Oh no, I think we already practiced this. We already confirmed it. But I didn't notice whether or not. But it's not here. It's not here in this screen. The thing hasn't fallen. Okay. And I think I remember it looks like it's lit up. Okay, let's see. Is it there? Okay, so the signage is not there. In the training room. Let's see if we can splat against this one. Okay, I don't think you can splat against that one. You got to be in a specific area. Okay. And now it's not there. But it is there. Bro, this is sending me. This is sending me. What is going on? Change. Opponent. Change player to Sentinel Alpha. Confirm. Dude, I'm gonna have to. Now I'm actually gonna have to rewatch this and figure out what the hell's going on. Okay, it's not there. I think maybe this. Wait, how did I even do this? That would probably do it. Okay. And then, hold on. It's right there. How did we get it to appear in the middle of the screen, dude? Okay, not there. Hold on, and let's change. We change opponent to Havoc because this has to be repeatable, right? We just have to break down the steps it took to get us here. So Havoc. It's not there. The map has been reset. And it's fallen down there. No, it totally is a glitch. But how? Every glitch, I feel like a vast majority of glitches are repeatable. All right. This was a pleasure. We found something new. Thank you, John. You've done an incredible job this evening. Yeah, it's the classic Sentinel outfit. Yeah, like I said, it was an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for dropping by. You helped me find something totally random and new. I'm going to be trying to recreate my steps for this. Because I'm so surprised. But I think that's it. It was a pleasure. Go like, comment, subscribe. Watch all my videos and all that stuff. Let's boost my viewing hours. But yeah, this was really fun. Thanks, man. We had a couple good runs in there, too. But yeah, we'll talk later, dude. Peace.